everybody. How are we doing today? I hope we're doing pretty well. I'm doing alright. I'm doing a lot better. Yesterday I was actually quite sick. Woke up and was pretty ill yesterday morning. So it is nice to be back in good health and good spirits. Actually, I think I can turn my mic up a little bit. My mic was acting up a little bit as I was checking things out before a stream. I think it'll actually be alright. Alright. So, what's on the agenda for today is basically me just hanging out and playing Final Fantasy 14. So, feel free to pop in, hang out. If you happen to be in my data center, which I believe is Siren? Yeah, I'm in Siren. Feel free to stop by and say hey. Just don't be a freak. That's all I ask. Yeah, so we got our bard here. And let's go ahead and queue for leveling dungeon. And we're going to see how it goes. I've not played Final Fantasy 14 while streaming before. So we're gonna find out together how that goes. And if I am a laggy mess with Streamlabs open, then I will just do duty support and duty trust. Because I got plenty I can do just through that stuff. Let's see. Alright. And we're going to do some class quests while we're at it. And by the way, if you're expecting top tier Final Fantasy 14 gameplay with super crisp rotations, clean openers, and only the best decision making and mechanical know-how, you ain't getting it here, boss. I'm here for a good time, not for a long time. I will get doomed into infinity, but that's alright. I have fun. I need to play some Dancer later. I think that'd be fun. I've got Dancer almost to... Yeah, I got 92 on Dancer. I would like to get that up to a hundo. I'd like to get all the jobs up to a hundo, actually, but that's a lot like work, so we're gonna play that. Oh, I don't want this one. There we go, that's a bit better. Let's see, where am I going? I don't even know where. Oh, here we go. Victory. I do quite like this mount. Crazy that you just get this mount too, if I remember from Stormblood. Quite nice. Got a couple of the cash shop mounts. They're quite nice. I, of course, have the Fatter Cat. Love the Fatter Cat mount. So I'm starting on Bard here, just because I know I've got the class quest. But I might hop over to Machinist for a little bit. Like I mentioned, I kind of want to play some Dancer. I've also been leveling Monk. What else do I have? I could play some Viper. Could play some Rogue. I didn't realize I don't have Lancer unlocked. Could do that and go into Dragoon. I've got a very low level Thaumaturge. I could play some more Red Mage. I haven't played Red Mage in a long time. But we'll see how the day progresses. We'll get into it. I always forget how tall Ellison are until I take my Vera and put it next to an Ellison. They're some tall, freaky people. Because Viera are freaking tall. I think my Viera is set to the shorter side of the slider. And even then, she's pretty dang tall. Believe it or not, I don't actually mention this or not, but believe it or not, I actually, initially, when I first started playing, I played a Cure. Let's see if I can get out of this before jumping in. There we go. Can I go ahead and eat? I can't while that is up. I wish I could eat while I was still get the menu open. Ooh, Brave Flocks. I haven't been here in a minute. Just go eat a boiled egg. Can't quite click on it. I'll just water the ground. Somebody, someone has got a hello message macro. That's kind of funny. Alright, now I've got to actually remember how to play freaking Bard. That probably would have been smart for me to mouse over my abilities and remember how to actually play. That probably would have been smart. Bad party member, don't be like me. Let's see, I've got a bunch of... Triple AoE, Snake Code, I think? Go ahead. Just so we can go into the next engagement. Top down and ready. This is my dot. Hang on. Venomous Bite and then... Okay. By the way, if there are any experienced Bard players in chat, I will happily, very happily, take any advice, tips, and or tricks that you can give. Other than, of course, not using my AoE on single target. I can figure that one out, even if I flub it. Also, is the double dot stack, is that actually worth it? It feels like it's worth it, but I don't know if that continues to be the case. Oh, he must really actually be a Sprout. Okay, cool. Every now and then you run into some people with Sprout icons with their kitted egos, and you're like, what the heck? You're not a new player, you can't fool me. That's the funny thing about playing Final Fantasy as a person who's been around a little bit, is that every now and then you meet people and you're like, I don't believe you're new to the game. I don't believe that for a second. Turn my mic up a little bit. See if that works a little bit better. go ahead and throw some dots on that guy over there. There we go. Man, but what's been going on? I can't remember if I mentioned it in another stream, but I've been watching the remake of Legend of the Galactic Heroes. And if you guys are interested in sci-fi and space opera type stuff, it's quite good. If the old 80s into early 90s animation of the original is not to your liking, that old OVA in the movies, I would highly recommend checking it out. Actually, let me... There we go. I'm also reading the books, because if you didn't know, Legend of Galactic Heroes is actually based on novels. Let me not get hit by these guys real quick. Oh dear, I picked up Hydro. And they're paced very well. I think the OVA, at least as far as I've watched now versus the original, I've watched the original OVA back in the day, saying as if I'm super old. I think that the OVA was paced a bit better, honestly. The remake is it's moving and grooving pretty hard. Not a bad thing. It's still paced very well. It's not like it's insane or anything like that. But it's got some things that have changed, some things that I think could be paced out a little bit better versus the OVA. The OVA just had much more time to breathe. At least as far as they've gone currently in the series. Granted, I'm just inside season 2 now, so maybe it'll slow down with some of the later bits. We'll see. And the book is phenomenally paced, in my opinion. I'm not very far in the first novel. I've never read it before, so I'm quite enjoying doing it side by side of those two. The novel has got a lot of setup at the front, which makes things, in my opinion, a little bit better, a little bit easier to understand. That said, I can definitely understand why they would leave that out. Or at least tackle it in the way it has, both the OVA and the remake. There's a lot going on there, and there's already so many names and characters in Legend of Galactic Heroes. It just makes sense to cut some of that fluff out. Even if it is quite flavorful and nice. And that's the thing, Legend of Galactic Heroes is just such a expansive story. Also, that it gives me a good chance to glaze my man, my boy, Captain Chunkhoff. Yes, I know he ranks up later, but he will always be captain in my mind. It's just very catchy. Chunkhoff of the what's the Bat Rosenritter? Very cool dude. Very cool dude. Although I will say his design it feels very different versus the OVA versus the remake. That said, I like both, and he's pretty much the same guy in both, at least so far. He's one of those guys who just oozes charisma. You know what I mean? And you can tell he's a bad dude. The introduction in the remake was quite nice too. And of course, all the Iserlohn stuff, which I won't spoil. I'll just mention Iserlohn, very, very cool part of the story. I also like how, look, this is something that I appreciate more and more as I get older. I want more anime where there are adults acting like adults. I find that so much more enjoyable as I get older. there's so much, there's action in it, of course, but there's so much of it is character driven. It's dialogue, it's character drama, it's people talking to other people like you do in the real world while still being cool and fantastical. I really, really enjoy it. Like, I started to watch, oh, what was it? Was it Tenjo? Or no, it was, Togenanki? Togen something. Togenanko? It was the Oni versus Momotaro Distance anime. It's, come out recently. It's been quite the rage. I tried to get into it. I did. But I just couldn't. It just wasn't my thing. And that's, you know, animation aside. Because it's, I don't know, man. Sometimes 3D animation is just not needed. There we go. But a lot of it is just like, I don't know, I just want characters that talk to each other. You know what I mean? And not in, oh yes, we need to have this Shakespearean plot. It's so highbrow. But you can just have characters interact in a way that's not ridiculous, and it's quite nice. I feel like some actual thought it was put into the dialogue and how characters interact, how their own viewpoints would either mesh or clash, any kind of friction and tension that would come through. And you can still have moments that are more quote-unquote anime. Like Legend of the Galactic Heroes, it's got some interactions and some characters that do things, and you're just like, alright, I'm gonna have to suspend a little bit of disbelief here. But for the main, you're just like, okay, I can kind of see where this person's coming from. I can see, you know, if you get some backstory on them, you're like, okay, I get where they're coming from, even if it's not a decision I would make. Ooh, Sanson's got a little girlfriend. Okay. I was hoping we would get a little bit more dialogue out of him. Oh, I got the dog. You know what I might do later? I might play a little bit of Reaper lately, just to knock a little bit of the rust off, because Reaper is my main class. I've got it to max, and Reaper is very, very fun. I really, really like Reaper. It's not very complicated, and you can just have fun with it. Okay. Dragon, I'm going to execute a knot. Do I not have a stun? Okay, I do. Head grace. There we go. Actually, let me move this around a little bit. There we go. That should be a little bit better. I love the music in this game. It's so good. I'm sure I've gushed about the music in Final Fantasy in general, but in Final Fantasy 14 before. Which reminds me, I haven't played Final Fantasy or done anything Final Fantasy 14 related in a long while on the channel. Took a little bit more of a somber turn for this storyline. I miss the funny old man at the start of the Archer quest line. Or, I guess it would be Bard. Quests. Come on. Let me talk to you. I want to finish the quest. Oh, wait, no, I have to sleep. Oh, you know what I could do, too? I could play some of... Hold on, maybe. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Thank you, God a lot. Go back to... Where is Jocelyn? Dravania? Yeah, it is. Oh. Dialogue option. Dang. If looks can kill. Alright, what is this? Is there a... Huzzah! Dragon Ball looking power up. Alright, where do I want to put the sun? I guess I can go shift 4. It'd be fine. Wait, do I have enough for the next quest line? I guess so. Oh, that give me Iron Jaws. When bites by you, the effect timer is reset. Oh, that's kind of cool. Uh-oh, someone's in trouble. Yeah, it's been a long time since I played early Final Fantasy 14. If I remember right, the Nath were pretty nasty. You can't abandon them. Thanks for giving me a dialogue choice that mattered there. That said, some of the dialogue choices are funny, and some are really kind of cool. One at the end of Endwalker. If you know, you know. That's pretty good. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I just wasted my... Actually, while I'm thinking about it, let me go ahead and ignore my atrocious inventory. Actually, can I get anything better? Let's do that. And let's go ahead and extract all this materia. I can sell that later. Not even great. Like materia 4s, materia 3s. What do we get from the augmented? Materia 4. Where am I going? That's where the bug people, right? I think that was the case. Again, not a huge fan of the Magitech armor mount. It's alright, but it's not the kind of stompy robot I like. That said, Final Fantasy VI music, very cool. Actually, can I go ahead and eat? No. Let's do it when I get in there. Of course, gotta say hi to... Oh god! Garuda! I have not done Garuda in a very long time. I cannot remember how to deal with Garuda. I'm gonna be completely honest. Okay. Song. Okay, bud. Buddy, you gotta hide behind the thing. I cannot remember what to do with the plumes. I don't know if I need to hit those or not. Oh god, hello. Ouch. That's not how I wanted to hit. I should have thrown that out sooner. That would have been much better for my team if I kept that buff alive. But, you know. Is that not? Okay, there we go. Oh god. The chat has dislodged itself. I'll deal with that in a minute. There we go. And then I need this one. There we go. I can't believe that was in the leveling rotation. I completely forgot that was in there. That was a trial. I did not think it would grab that. Recently watched the Villainpedia. I can't remember what the channel name is that does the Villainpedias, but if you know, you know. Pretty good guy. Makes good stuff. Actually, let me get out of Duty Finder real quick. I want to do this. And I was like, man, I kinda do want to replay Final Fantasy VI. I don't know if I want to stick, like, another 80 hours into playing the game, because I know I will just go off in corners. Even though it would be so fun. Suplex the train again. Okay, that's kind of cool. Oh, I should. sure I'm trying to hit everything I can with my AoEs. So tough. Maybe they'll just not be so tough. I do kind of like the Imperial Arrow effect that it gives. It's kind of cool. There we go. Oh, that was quick. Throw myself into here as well. Oh, I can't do both, can I? Let's throw it in here again for now. Because I would like to be able to hit the Alexander raid series. Very, very quick. Very, very, very quick raids to run. Which, if I'm moving at the pace that I am, I should be able to hit them fairly quick. Am I going to go for this? No, just... Actually, no. We're going to see if we can get a good amount. You know what? This is acceptable. Black Chocobo is acceptable. Come on, bud. Oh, yeah. Oh, I am beat. I cannot be beat, though, because tomorrow I have a leg day. Today was upper body day. Did some rows, did some pull-ups, been working on my pull-ups. Made a lot of good progress on them, too. Did some shoulder action, did some tricep action. Good stuff. Tomorrow's going to be legs and a little bit of biceps. So squatting, kettlebell swings, leg extensions, some curls for the girls, you know how it is. What is this dude? Tail Feather Hunter. This dude looks funky. I don't know if I like him or not. His headpiece is a little bit whack. That's okay. Takes all kinds after all. And it is far from the strangest thing you will see in Final Fantasy XIV. If you want to see some funky, just look around at some of the way people dress their characters, man. It can get interesting real quick. I do like this bow, though. Tried to do a vaguely Bari-inspired from Limbus outfit, but I don't quite have bits that would make that work super well. But the bow helps a lot. Alright, I've got a, maybe I can show you guys that too, a little bit later. Maybe I'll do a, couple duty trusts or supports with, Dark Knight. Because my Dark Knight is, based off of Roland from Library of Verona. Because Roland is freaking cool. Other than that, though, I don't have a lot of themed like character themed transmogs. The only other one, I had a Sakuya one that I was doing for Rogue, but I think my gear pieces have leveled up past that now, so I would need to go and redo them. And have for Monk, I've got one that's themed over Mei Ling, Hong Mei Ling. That was very fun. I'm waiting for the day that someone recognizes what I'm doing when I play Monk and just quips about it with me. I think that'd be very fun. Again, the Dragon Ball looking power up. Let's see. Where do I want to put that? I'll put that as shift 6, I think. Yeah. I think that's where I want it. I think so. Wait, I still have a no? Oh my goodness. I'm just hitting everything. This one doesn't look like it gives me a reward though, like an actual ability. Oh, he's got a little black mage minion back there. That's adorable. I want to look at that. Looks like that person has one of the robots from the Near Raids. Oh, yep. Ah, shoot, no. Oh, I don't want to emote. I wish I could examine them and get a pulled up version of minions. Mr. Ironheart, what's that? Be the Hunter. That's probably a Aetherite. Not Aetherite. An Air. You know, I kind of wish they would just go ahead and open up stuff, all the stuff, if you have a flying mount, there you could use it. Instead of having to get the air aethers. Come on, then. Let's go crack a few skulls. Should be right as rain. This guy. This guy. Okay. One of the doggos. I'll take that. I grinded out the Stormblood trials for these mounts. And then the Mega Mount at the end of the... if you get all of them. Those were some fun fights, too. Those were some very fun fights. I would very much recommend the Stormblood Extreme Trials. At the very least, Pool of Tribute Extreme. It's just... I mean, Pool of Tribute normal, especially in the story, is so fun. And it's so cool. But all of them are pretty freaking sick. But at the very least, Pool of Tribute, just because you'll be familiar with it already, a little bit, I think it's probably one of the easier, more forgiving ones to get into, just because you've seen some of the stuff before. Yep, we're good. Really? Going all the way to Stockholm? Alright, whatever, man. Ooh, perfect time. What are we doing? Oh, we're doing Somal? Or Somai? I'm not sure if it's Al or I. Either way. I was actually running this on Dark Knight a little bit ago. Oh dear. Oh, having some more geez. Oh, that feels nice. That's what I was doing. I need some more globals, or off globals. Fill in some of this space. That feels a little bit better. How do people generally feel about Bard right now? Because I'm not, besides the odd extreme raid, I am not a hardcore dyed-in-the-wool raider. I don't take the game to the high end. I am mid-core at most. So I am very curious how people feel about the balance of the different classes. And overall, I feel quite good about it. I think it could do, which I think is, a monster of our own making. We could do it a little bit less homogenization between the classes. They can feel a little bit more unique. But I am largely happy with one class, so. Outside of the healers, and that's largely because I don't have much experience on them. I did, if you are an OG on the channel, and have watched some of my super old, I mean about a year ago, stuff that I was doing on Final Fantasy 14, you'll know that I have done, I've been playing around with the idea of learning the, learning how to heal, and I have. I've played a fair bit of healer, not a ton, but at least up through level 50, and done level 50 alliance raids, so the Crystal Tower series. Oh god, the hell out of you. And it's still one of those things where I don't feel super great about it. I just need a lot more time, I think. But it definitely feels like it's very swingy with the healers, more so than the other classes. Because tank, I feel fairly confident switching between the tanks. Except for Warrior. And Warrior feels good. I just, I like to ride the edge a little bit too hard on that one. I will fly a little bit too close to the sun and let myself drop a little bit too low. To a lesser degree with Dark Knight, I'll do that. Waiting for that perfect 1 HP Living Dead proc. And then the, of the melee and ranged DPSs, they feel pretty good. Ninja, I'm not super, well, I haven't unlocked Ninja yet, I've only got Rogue, so I can't speak to that one. Samurai feels really good. I really, really enjoy Samurai. I've played a fair bit of Samurai. I need to level more of that. Monk is feeling fairly good so far. From what I understand, I might have to, kind of feel that out a little bit more as I go, but overall, I'm pretty cool with it. Red Mage, I haven't played in a little bit, but if it's like it was, or fairly similar to how it was, I am pretty happy with it. I really, really enjoy Red Mage, I just haven't played it in a while. Black Mage, like you guys saw earlier, I have a level 10 Red Mage, or not Red Mage, Black Mage, so. I don't even have the Soul Stone unlocked, so I can't speak to that. Samurai feels good, Monk feels good. Machinist kind of can feel a little bit awkward, but it's not terrible. I still quite like Machinist. I like the feel of Machinist more than anything else. I definitely feel better with Bard, I think, than Machinist. But it's still pretty cool. It's definitely a class that I would play. Ow. What am I missing? Dancer's really fun. That is the reason why it's the second highest class that I have leveled, because I adore it. I don't see many people play Paladin anymore, I don't think. Like, every now and then I see it, but it's not one of those things that I see super often either. You know what I mean? Is that kind of the consensus there? I don't see many Gunbreakers either, and Gunbreaker seems really, really cool. Whenever I play Gunbreaker, I always have a good time. I see a fair few Reapers on occasion. I'm trying to think. I see a fair few Vipers. I understand Viper, a lot of people did, and a lot of people didn't like the changes they did on Viper after it came out. I see a fair few people play Painter. Oh my goodness, what's the actual name of the class? I can't even remember. Hold on. Pictomancer, that's it. Arcanist, I don't see many people play. Maybe that's... I shouldn't have pressed that button. Maybe that's selection bias? Maybe I just don't look for it very much? Oh god, hello. Stack up. Don't run away from me with a stack up, please. Alright, homie G. Oh god. I do not like all those red arrows coming at me. That's a little bit spooky. That's a little bit spooky. I can move around with that. Oh, I forgot about Dragoon. How do people like Dragoon? Do people goon very often? Not sure. I feel like Dragoon is one of those all-in or all-out jobs. Like, people who are into Dragoon are into Dragoon and will love it forever. And some people are like, I should have just single targeted that dude. But if you're not in that kind of Dragoon club, then you might not feel the same, you know what I mean? That's kind of how I felt like Monk was for a very long time. Maybe it still is. That's kind of how like Black Mage is too, right? Because it's pretty funky class with how it works. And then it's not like every 10 levels you essentially rework your entire rotation. That's just kind of what I've heard, so. Funky if true. Get us so we can clear a little bit faster. There we go. Now, who's the boss for this Summall? Can't even remember. Oh, big time saver, by the way, if you're just running to level. Go into your settings and turn off view previously seen cutscenes, or turn on skip previously seen cutscenes. Whichever it is, you know the one. And that will save you so much time, especially if you're playing on poor internet or on console. For whatever reason, if when I played on PlayStation, because I used to play on PlayStation 4, I was way slower loading into literally everything. I cannot remember how the mechanic works. I'm going to run over here. So turning off previous cutscenes, that was a game changer. I could actually load in on time for things. Even for ones like, oh god, I can't remember what I'm doing. Oh, the wings. Okay. I'm not buffing like I should. There we go. Now how cool. There we go. Even stuff like the Alexander raid series, the early ones, like literally the first raid, was kind of a joke at this point. It would take so long for me to load in. Really get my dots back up. Come on there, small. Dot management. I played WoW at one point. Speaking of, I've not played WoW in a long time, but I've gotten a lot of WoW lore videos and Warcraft lore videos popped up on my YouTube again. Quite fun. Quite fun. I very much miss old Blizzard and their storytelling. Dude, the story of Arthas, so good. So good, man. Oh, I didn't want this stuff. Let's see. We're gonna have to... I don't want to do a dungeon run for a request. Am I leveled? No, I haven't leveled yet. I haven't gotten anything better anyhow. Actually had a decent bit of variety today in the leveling rotation. Because usually I get Zastasha and not Zimael. What was the other not dungeon? The mines. I get the mines a lot. I get Zastasha a lot. I've not got Garuda in a long time. That's legit. That might be the first time in like 3 years I've even looked at Garuda. What do I usually get? Copper Bell. I don't usually get Tumtara. Every now and then, for some reason, I'll just be like, yes, you're going to play Tumtara all day. I get a lot of Halatali. A fair bit of Brayflox. I don't get a lot of Hawk Manor, which is a shame. I enjoy Hawk Manor. It's a weird dungeon. Sunken Temple can be hit or miss. I hate getting Cutter's Cry. I get a fair bit of Stone Vigil, but I don't mind Stone Vigil because I actually quite like Stone Vigil. Stone Vigil is fun to tank on. Where are we going for this? ascend? I think I need to just descend. Or do I need to go up still? I can't remember. I'm gonna go up. Thou art known to me, mortal. Alright, where am I going? Oh, same doggy. Oh, by the way, especially if, at this point, if you are not wanting to do, if you just want up to Stormblood, really, mounts in the Extreme Trials, you can solo a lot of them, and you don't need a whole lot more. If you have like one, maybe two other people who are decent on the jobs that they play, you can just win. The only one that you for sure need a second person on, with the exception of maybe one, is Pool of Tribute Extreme, because of the sword block that you have to do, which is super cool and feels very Metal Gear Rising. But other than that, because you can definitely do the Menagerie. Hold on, let me get out of this. There you go, so we'll look at it. Alright, yes, very good. Good King Moglin. Trials. Heavenward. Full Tribute, you definitely need to. Emanation, I did solo. Yeah, Shinryu, you can do solo. Oh, Tsukiyomi. Tsukiyomi, you're definitely gonna... I forgot about Tsukiyomi. You're gonna need a second for Tsukiyomi, if I remember right. Jade Stoa, I did solo. I definitely did that solo. Hell's Cure, I did solo, although it was hard. Wreath of Snakes was really difficult as well, but I squeaked that out. All that on Reaper. I can't remember. I think it had to do with one of the mechanics in Tsukiyomi. You just need a second person to be able to make it, to deal with it. No, actually, no. I think you just need to damage check it, and you just can't put out enough damage to get the fight over. But yeah, all the others. Yeah, Shinryu, you can definitely do solo. I remember, dude, I grinded that out solo. I got good at it, too. And that was before we got all the level gear that we have now. You could probably just burn through that fight pretty safely. Pretty safely at this point. Let's see. I love that the Kubu is a flying mount. It's so funny. Other doggo. Surprised the Ninetale hadn't come out yet. That's my favorite mount in the game. I've spilled coffee on stuff. Give me 1 second here. It's kind of funny that of all the things I would spill on my keyboard and computer after all this time is coffee. Because a good friend of mine, my best friend actually, He, very, very infamously now... Oh, I'm gonna have to bring this up to him later on today when he gets off work. He completely bricked completely bricked his computer once. When we were in college, by spilling a buttload of hot coffee all over it. He had keys coming off of it. It was a mess, dude. There we go. I think we're mostly okay. Besides, I actually plug in a keyboard into my laptop because I used to play OS. Actually, that'd be kind of fun. I could re-download OS and play a little bit of OS at some point. That'd be kind of fun, for old time's sake. I used to play a lot of OS, and I found out very quickly that I just straight up destroy the keys on my computer if I don't use some other kind of keypad. Go here. So I started getting cheap keyboards that I could plug into my laptop, because I play on a laptop, actually. If you didn't know, everything you see on the channel and for the foreseeable future will be on the channel. Will be on a laptop. Final Fantasy is actually a fairly low intensive. Also, I wish that I had been paying attention. Oh, we're in Zimail. Okay. You know, Zimail, not my favorite in the world, but they'll be alright. All-Seeing Eye is a jerk. Not a fan of that guy. Oh, please don't hit me with the tail end. There we go. Ow. Ow. Do you still have to do this for, Free Company? If I remember right, you had to do this for Free Company back in the day. Not Free Company, your, what is a Free Company? Your faction that you would join, you had to do this dungeon. Ow. And it's very annoying, because a lot of people would not want to queue for this. Come on, there we go. where I can actually use my AoE. Where I can actually get the picked up on DPS. That would be kind of cool. Rescue. That's kind of funny. There we go. Out of the way, I need to use the transporter. There we go. Oh god. God, this is where everything just explodes. Oh dear, I want to pull aggro. Oh, thank you, tank. You're actually doing your job. Why are you picking up loots? Why? Are you actually that low of a level, please? No, your level sink down. Why? I don't want to end up with more stuff in my backpack. I think it's simultaneously going fast and slow. I'm not sure how he's accomplishing this. Which is kind of funny. Like, there's no reason we should wait here. He's doing a fairly good job. Let's go this thing. So he pulled pretty confidently at the start. Now we're going pack by pack. It's him, it's the boy. Towlerd. Alright. This guy's not. Oh god. Maybe if I don't stand in AoEs, it's an alright fight. However, unfortunately, like many things in Final Fantasy 14, that is indeed a skill. That managed through a rocket man. Rude. A skill issue, as I was going to say. Before I was so rudely interrupted. Some people can. I'm going to blame him for clicking on my AoE instead of my single target like I should have. He can't stop me. I'm not even going to throw my dot back up. He's almost dead. There we go. Alrighty. Oh, that's right, we have gates here that we gotta do. Tank please, tank please! Oh my goodness. Mr. Dark Knight, please pick up all the ads. I'm squishy, thank you. I'm not gonna fault him for that though. A lot of this dungeon is the same color palette. It can be kinda hard to see. Don't get me wrong, I am very happy to play my tank on occasion. And that's coming from someone who started the game as Paladin. I'm critical because I love them. I was there too. Ow. I still absolutely love the Paladin storyline. At least up through... what's my Paladin at? 16, I think? Somewhere around there? There we go. I kind of wish the Paladins as an order played a little bit more prominently throughout the story. Especially since so much of it early on takes place in Ul'dah and its surrounding area. I'd say the same thing about a fair few of the class factions. Like Monk be a shoe-in for a fair bit of Heaven's Word. Just gonna run the gauntlet here. Like, some make sense why they wouldn't, without barring some certain situations, like Ninja and Reaper, you wouldn't really see a whole lot of. And it makes sense, right? But at the same time, Paladin, I think, would have been something that would have been really cool to see more of. I pushed that way too early. See more of the gods. What's it? Gods together? There are the funny bowmen, and some of the more dragon. Well, you see, I take that back. You see a fair bit of dragons and lancers. But yeah, like monks, paladins, see more of the warriors and marauders would have been really cool. Who knows? Maybe that's something we'll get in the future. I really thought Viper and their whole deal was gonna show up way more in Dawn Trail. That would have been cool. I'm blind. I'm dumb. I cannot see the big purple tether. Another crystal. Okay. Wait, our healer's dead? How did you die, bud? We're in Zimael Darkhold. And you're a returner. Okay. say anything. I'll give that to the tank, even though they were both slow and fast. Just because Homeboy should not have died there at the end. I think he was probably just not watching his feet, which I've done on many an occasion. You know what? Ooh, I might be able to sneak into an alliance raid. Hehehe. You know what? I might have some better food there, just in case I get into it. What are you guys? What kind of eldritch abomination am I looking at? These things are gross. Ew. Actually reset that? Oh, it reapplies the dot. I see. Does it reapply for both? It does. Fascinating. Okay. That's kind of interesting. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, buddy. I love this mount. It's so cool. Oh, go away. Go away, random ad. Leave me be. Alright. Up we go. Oh, there's Sanson. What are you doing, Sanson? Suspiciously placed NPC. Oh, hello, Mr. Moogle. It's a Moogle and there's funky music, which means there can only be good things happening. This can certainly only go well. Okay. That went a lot better than I thought I was going to. You know what? Screw it. I'll just go through the freaking roof. Alright. Good King Moglin. Alright, what do we need then? Okay. I gotta level up to get that. Get some side wire and a new set of attire. Very cool. Oh, and just in the nick of time. Just having a line trade up. And unless I am tripping, we should only have access to the 3 Crystal Tower raids. I kind of hope it's World of Darkness. Because Cloud of Darkness is one of my favorite bosses in all of Final Fantasy. I think she's really cool. That said, Labyrinth of Ancients. Classic. Classic business. Not very difficult either. Oh, someone withdrew. That's not very cool. Let me in. Let me in. Please. I just want a level. Just a crumb. Oh, it is World of Darkness. Very cool. Got some newbies here, it looks like. Some sprouts. Some people in the cutscenes. Alright. Sounds good. Actually, I'll go ahead and double eat. Okay. Got a pretty decent party comp. Got some damage, got a gooner. Ninja. Yeah. We can work with this. We can work with this. I didn't even look at the lines. I didn't see it. Let's murder this guy. Oh my goodness, tanks that actually hit the stuns? Oh my goodness gracious. How delightful. That guy's got a fun res sound too. Or macro. my buff up. That would probably be useful. Keep my buff for the next pack, I think. Oh yeah, Peloton. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did one of our healers... DC? No, he's back. Make sure... Oh, God! I about got hit by that. Started with Hulu, I gotta remember that. You don't want to... Oh my god. You don't want to get too many of either debuffs. You don't want to be caught in the middle of the funny business. I'm going to go ahead and refresh my dots and then start working on these. Go, dodge Memorial Gaze. Probably throw that bomb too. While I'm at it. Oh god, hello. Should be doomed. Alright, I do not need blue, I need red. Ow. I did not want to get 2 of those, but you know. It's probably fine. Oh god, level 150 death. Get out of that. Oh man, we're getting kind of tossed around here. Some of us. Alright, one of those homeboys is a Reaper. You should know how to play. That's alright. Ooh, I have Doom. There we go. If you get Doom, just go step on a glowy pad. Glowy pad helps. Oh, that's my cleanse. Oh, lol. I know what I'm doing. Trust me. God, it's so cool. I love World Darkness. It's so pretty. Such a pretty raid. The black, the purple, the reds. Love it. Good design. Very nice. Very cool. Alright, Queen Skeeler. Do that. I think that's one where tanks have to deal with it. So, gates. Stop that large man. Both uses of Drain. Stop that large man. And stop that large man. Wow, we are moving. These people want to go. Alright, let's throw that out. It's not being Narnia. Let's not be so close that we get bodied by something on accident either. Get cleaved. Change earbuds real quick. Because I monitor with earbuds. Okay. Stack up. Please don't bring the angry thing into the stack up. There we go. Ow. Oh god. That's the ice. The ice is very rude. No, don't bring the stack up towards the ice. You fool. I would 100% done that too before though. I would 100% A, just landed in the middle of it. 2, seen it and then not done anything. And 2, I've 100% brought the stack up into the ice before, like a very silly goose. Oh god. I think this is the first time in a long while I've seen the slimes. They're not doing too great on this one. We were chewing through them for a little bit, but... Oh, ow! I do not like that bone stack. Probably throw out a buff, didn't I? That'd probably help my team if I was actually buffing with anything resembling urgency. It's probably fine, don't worry about it. Man, our healers are taking a beating, aren't they? Both of them are. Goodness. So what am I seeing? Yeah. So we go to the right side. So we can play Hungry Hungry Hippos. What are you doing down there, bud? Oh shit. That's funny. Oh. Come on, people. Get on your pads. There we go. Ooh, gotta get out of the way. There we go. Oh god. It's fucking Destructo Disc, dude. Go. And on the magic pad. And now our old friend Cerberus. by the way of a tail swipe. That can and will get you if you aren't anticipating it. Also, we have like 4 Reapers in here. Got 3 Death Design stacks, I see. Okay, maybe it's just 3. I thought we had 4 in here for a moment. I was like, what the heck? Oops, all Reapers out here. Oop, there's the tail. That can get you if you aren't paying attention. Ask me how I know. Right, hopefully they got enough in the belly. So part of this is that you want some people to get tiny, and then they'll be eaten by Cerberus, and you go and mess them up from the inside. There we go. Go ahead and refresh my dots just in case. Apparently no one else is. I see you Reapers. I know there are 3 of you. We're all the Death Designs. So we could have totally held on to that chain a little bit longer, but yeah, it's fine. Oh god, hello. Hound out of hell. I need to get out of the way. Where will he go? Not get through. That would not be very cool. And being cool is half the battle. It really is. Probably refresh my dots. Grar indeed, my dear Cerberus. How the hell? Is this gonna be the one where he does multi? No. Every now and then he likes to do multiple Hound out of Hell jumps. There we go. So we do a ready check. Oh wow! It's not super often you see ready checks in normal content. Look at Cloud of Darkness, isn't she pretty? This does not help my case against me having a thing for dangerous women at all. But isn't she pretty? If evil, why hide? Alright, that's all I'm saying. Oh, please don't have talks. Alright, where's she gonna reappear at? Over here, so I need to get out of the way. She'll do big laser. And it will hurt you, as you can see. It'll probably hit you down to like half health. It does tag you. Which I still haven't done the chaotic for Cloud. That's close enough to it. Clouds. need to be chaotic for Cloud. That'd be very fun. I've heard it's pretty fun. I've heard it's pretty wild too. Let's see, let's go ahead and grab this tower. Me and homeboy here got this one. There we go. I did not need to use that fully, but you know, here we are. Easy as you please. No you. Oh no, that's right. We got to go into the cages, and then she'll reappear. The fight will basically be over. That side. Always person uptime. Hey, Sue. I'll throw that to one of our healers because man, they need a pat on the back. They were struggling out there. Oh jeez, as I smacked the mess out of my mic, I apologize. Oh, I'm so close to level. Go ahead and join. What we'll get this time? Oh, probably Labyrinth now that we played World of Darkness. The tried and true. There we go. So close. What would I want to play next? I don't want to just be a bard that I play today. Maybe hit 60. I need to repair some gear. Hit 60. Maybe play through the first Alexander for old time's sake. And then maybe play Monk. Play some Monk. That'd be fun. Stone, where is emptier of purses and the mender of sticks? Repair all of this. Actually, can I equip better stuff now? I don't have better stuff. That's fine. This is a really pretty area. This is a really pretty area. Very funky with these balloon things they got going on. Balloon tree things. Kind of cool. You got that in the background. Man, Heaven's Ward really was an expansion of all time, wasn't it? Even with the nostalgia goggles off, Heaven's Ward was so good. It was very narratively... Oh gosh, if I can actually speak, that would also help. It was very narratively tight. It knew what it was, it knew where it was going, and was focused on how to get there in a very interesting and entertaining way, while wrapping up a lot of loose ends from ARR. I definitely feel like Dawn Trail was very much the Stormblood of recent memory. Because I I really do think Dawntrail had some interesting ideas, but it took two ideas that are both really good on their own, and then tried to smash them together, much in the same way Stormblood did with the whole Doma stuff and Alamigo stuff at the same time. You know what I mean? I wish it would have. I honestly feel like Dawntrail would have been way better received if it was 85% the stuff in Yuktaral and all that good stuff and the coordination stuff, and then you started to get into what ended up being the back half of Dawntrail, and then that whole thing being either post-patch, getting into the next expansion. Because there's just so many characters that I was like, man, I really want to spend more time with you and get to know you, and like, you seem cool, but there's too many of you and we don't get enough time with you. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about it, at least. Now the dungeons, though, I've praised the dungeons many times. I felt like Dawntrail has had some of the most fun I've had with dungeons and trials and raids too. Isn't the second walk out? The second the Final Fantasy 11 raids, isn't that out now? I think it is. I think that's what I heard, but I haven't done it yet. I kind of want to play Juno again because that was a really fun raid. God, man, going into the Archangel fights in Juno the first walk for the first time and not knowing what in the heck was going on. That was cool. That was so hectic. So hectic. Actually, let me see. Can I even... Do I have to be to the very end of the current patch cycle to get to the second walk? So if I can't just play it, I would very much like to. Because I am just a little bit of gear. I'm like 2 points short on power to get into the last fight I need for this patch. And I would very much like to play the raid. Actually, what is my Reaper at? Can't remember. Reaper, what's the power on it? 722. I think I need 725. Is that what it was to get into the last fight? I think it is. 3 points short. I literally need like one piece of gear, and I'll be good to go. What's my dancer at? 536. Probably need a lot better gear for my dancer, don't I? I think that's the case. Actually, while I'm looking at the gear list, do monk? You do monk. Do more leveling dungeon stuff. Or I could play samurai. I could play some samurai. What are the God, I don't even know what the level 60 dungeons are. Dungeons. Oh, and the Tombstone event's going on. I completely forgot the Tombstone event's going on. Oh boy, here I go playing the Praetorium and Castra Meridianum 50 times in a row. Got real hard though. Chemical. Oh, the vault. I kind of wish the vault was a Moogle event. Moogle Tombstone. That'd be quite nice. Oh, the anti-tower. I haven't done anti-tower in a long time. Balesar's wall. Barnum's Medal. Ugh, I hated Barnum's Medal. It's one of those that's very cool in theory, but at least for me, it was very frustrating in practice. Cool idea, though. I do like the idea of the puzzles. Or the puzzle-esque aspects to it. That was kind of cool. Actually, while we're waiting, I'm going to grab another drink, so I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Number 4 in queue. Okay, not too bad. Just got a little bit left. It was a little bit of time for me to yap after all. Which, guys, alright, this is just between you and me, alright? A lot of my plans have come to fruition with my bestie, alright? My best friend. I've got him into Souls. I've got him into Warhammer 40k now. Now I'm trying to get him into Girls Frontline, alright? He's a gun guy like I am. We're both gun guys. He's been into anime. He's getting back into anime, actually. He's been getting back into anime. So I'm trying to very subtly hint at, he might be into Girls Frontline too. So I don't know if anybody's got any good ideas for how to get him into Girls Frontline. Let me know, cause I think he might like it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen one of these days. I'm very good at infecting him with brain worms. So I just gotta get him with a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Don't let him know though. Don't let him know. I actually sent him. I got a picture of UMP9 sitting on my desk. I snapped him to him this morning, as we keep snap streaks. And he mentioned something about it offhand, as we hopped in a Discord call while he was able to sneak away on break for a little bit. And he was like, "Oh, she got a UMP." I was like, "Oh yeah, actually, actually, there's a couple of UMP girls, and they're kind of cool." I was able to talk to him about that a little bit. I need to show him MP9. Because MP9 is one of his favorite guns. Now, my favorite of the Girls Frontline crew is Miss AK-15. big fan of AK-15. All of Defy Squad is pretty cool. All of those, all of them are pretty cool. Annie, AK-12, RPK. RPK is something. Angie. But AK-15 has got my heart. Big fan. Actually, if you guys are into GFL, have you guys been playing Lynn's story out right now in Ghost Frontline 2? Here we go. I started it. I'm about a third of the way through. I'm enjoying it so far. I'm enjoying the change of pace from Florence's, which is the one just before this, in Ghost Frontline 2. And Florence's, she's a lot. Not my favorite character. Not because she's a bad character, but just because she's a lot. You know what I mean? There we go. Oh, I just realized we got World of Darkness again. Very cool. This dude's a Power Ranger. That dude's a Power Ranger. Yo! How is that not the coolest? Alright, enough of that. I need to throw down dots. That's so cool. I gotta look up how to make a glam like that, a transmog. That's a Power Ranger. That's so cool, actually. I am flabbergasted. I'm mystified. I'm excited like a child. That's awesome. That dude's a freaking Power Ranger. And he's a monk too. That works so well. See, every now and then, you just run into somebody who's doing something really cool. Alright, tanks, let's maybe do the tank thing. Thank you. Where's Mr. Power Ranger? Oh, that's his Venture plate. I can't examine him. No, I don't think. Where's he at? If I can't. Dude, that's so cool. That's actually awesome. Shout out to that guy. Alright, we're gonna have red buff to start with. Go ahead and throw that out. Ooh, that is level Hundo Flare. Remember, kids, the glowing red circle is not your friend. God, dude, do I? No. Actually, I want to prioritize buffs. And we're going to... Ooh, Mortal Gaze. Dodge that. There we go. Let's see, what did we start with? Red as our debuff? I think so. This side, there we go. Here we go. Don't want to get those too out of whack. That is a level 150 death. Here, thank you. Cleanse the doom. We're back on our feet. Alright, which way are we on? We're on this one. Oh dear. Got things. Do I still have enough food buff? I think I'll have enough food buff for the rest of the raid. Nope, not instantly running in. I might hold my bard song. Please, for the love of God, interrupted. Thank you. Until she goes down. Then pop it. Start the gates. So it goes into, was it this anti-clone? I think it is. I'm legitimately surprised I can stream this as well as it is going. I'm there for it. Now, a little bit of chug there for a second, but looks like we're doing pretty good. Oh. Going in on this one. Yeah, let's pull a little bit more north, please. That'd be very cool. Thank you, Mr. King. Whichever one you are. Maybe I don't stand as a scary thing. Go gadget AoE. Oh god, don't stand in that. That is ice. Ice baby. Dun 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 dun. God, I'm getting old, aren't I? Hey, look, all I'm saying is, anybody who would diss Vanilla Ice's bona fides as being cool, he was in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movies. Specifically, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze, which was a freaking awesome movie, and I will not accept any criticism about that flick, alright? That movie was tight. That movie was sick. That movie was freaking awesome. There were some heroes in the half shell, dude. God, I kind of want to go back and watch that movie now. I might do that later tonight, actually. Maybe tomorrow. Also, it gave me a very bad habit of being thinking pranks were the best thing ever. Oh god, that's fire. Specifically, the snake prank at the very beginning of the movie, where Mikey leaves a rubber snake in April's refrigerator and it scares her. And I thought that was the most funny thing in the world. And I started doing that. And I grew up in Georgia, where I live currently again. Big fan. Love my state. But if you know anything about Georgia, or the South in general, there are a lot of snakes. To the point where my mom accidentally thought a actual snake was a fake snake that I had left out. And she just straight up grabbed it, scared the mess out of her. It was a little baby snake. We laugh about that now, but she was very unhappy at the time. Understandably so. Right here. Can I not? Can I not arm's length through that? Lane. Where are you gonna turn? Oh, Destructo Disc. There we go. I just see this dude and his transmog as a freaking Power Ranger. I love it. It's so good. It's so good, dude. Alright, on to Cerberus. We know the deal with this guy. Move my camera out a little bit. Which I really need to buy a new mouse at some point. I've had this mouse for years, and the scroll wheel is very broken. It just kind of does whatever it wants to if I try and use the scroll wheel, with usually very negative results. So I actually have to use the page up and page down buttons to zoom in and out in-game. So, if you're like me and have a broken mouse, or have a mouse that doesn't have a scroll wheel, page up, page down. That will zoom in and out. Pro tip. Okay, we got plenty. It looks like going in the belly. Oh god! Oh, I'm in a bad position. Ow. I wasn't paying attention. That was completely my fault. I have no one to blame for that but myself. Let's see if we are able to... Okay, we got some people who are actually gonna pull the chains. Let's see if they're gonna actually hold... If they're gonna hold the chains. The dome stuff. Yeah, we could have held that for another 20. Gotten a little bit of extra damage for free, but that's alright. Definitely not one of those things you have to do, but it can be quite nice just to be able to get. Oh, goodness gracious! I'm just getting tossed around. Thank you, Mr. Healer. I was not positioned great. I ain't even gonna lie. Do we have that many bars? Do we have 4 bars? We do! We have 4 bars! Heck yeah. Alright. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, please kill him! There we go. Oh my god. The animation still went off, that was stressful. Alright. Back to Miss Cloud of Darkness. Let's see, will there be a ready check this time? I don't think there will. Ooh, my internet's dying a little bit. It'll be fine though. So I don't have any buffers. It's fine. Oh, I got Battle Voice. That's fine. That's all we need. Actually, if they hold on, I might have... I'll actually have armies for this. We do it? Trying to spray water on her? It's gonna be fine. We've got everybody. Okay, there we go. Alright, throw that down. That down. Actually, you know what? Is it better to kitchen sink stuff on Bard, or is it better to kind of bridge the gap between your ballots and peons with battle points? I'm not actually sure. It might be nice just to have something to keep a buff up all the time. I'm not sure. Probably reapply my dots, huh? That'd probably be a good idea. Hello, Mr. Cloud. Go ahead and grab that tower since no one seems to recognize it. That would be a not fun amount of damage. Oh, hey! Oh, he's got it. He's got it. Okay. Dots back down. Keep on cruising it. No muss, no fuss. I ain't worried about no thing. Me and Cloud Darkness, we go back. We go back a long ways. We good. We talk. Someone's calling for an LB. Why? We don't need an LB. Homeboy, you need to get in the cage. Thank you. Where's she gonna appear from? Here. Back to original position? I don't see that very often. Usually I cheer comes to the sides. There we go. Throw down commendation. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. Alright. Now what do we want to play? You know what? I kind of want to play Dancer. I'm still feeling ranged. So I might play Dancer. Can I get better? Throw that on. Just because it's a little bit better. Where's my Dancer at? Now I gotta remember how to play Dancer. Oh my goodness. Oh, brother. Is my gear pretty good still? Okay. Oh, I need to put that. Yeah, like the ribbons. There we go. Very cute. Very cute. Big fan. Let's see. It would be a good... Do I have dance partner? It's at 60, isn't it? Shoot, what are the 60 raids? Oh no, I do. I would have. Let's see if we can get a cheeky. Oh, clear. Get a cheeky fist to the father end, just to knock the rust and dust off. Usually you can get that pretty quick. I do kind of want to go somewhere with different music, though. Where should we go? Where should we go to wait? Could go to Hingashi. Yeah, let's go to Hingashi. Or Kurogane. Go hang out there. Actually, what are those? Are there lower level, Well, it makes sense that you'd be able to use it, right? I don't know what it actually looks like. I actually don't dislike this. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. It's kind of got like a chainmail or what is it? What is it? The type of oh my goodness! I can't believe I can't remember what the type of armor is. It's where it's little bitty plates of steel that are like sewn into a coat. Oh my goodness, why can't I remember what that is? It's cool. It was a medieval piece of armor. That's kind of like the stock gap between actual plate mail and chainmail, and you could like layer chainmail either under or over it. It's really, really cool. There's these little bitty squares or rectangles of metal plates that are put into a cloth or leather garment. Very interesting. People got really, really interesting and ingenious with how to make different armors, and for different reasons as well. Like one of my favorite bits of armor, specifically helmets, is that frogmouth helmet. And one thing I didn't realize for a long time, although I probably should have, to be honest with you, is that it is very expensive and was almost only used by very wealthy nobles. And 2, it was almost exclusively used for jousting, because you can't actually look left and right in it, right, without turning your entire shoulders, because that thing it's almost like one big bonded helmet from your shoulders, almost chest plate, up into the helmet. So where if you take a lance hit like to the noggin, then it's like your whole body moving. It's not going to whip your head back, which would naturally help a lot with not only neck injuries to your muscular and skeletal systems, but also a lot of the brain damage as well. Because naturally, a lot of the damage, if you fought before, you'll know this. If you take a punch to the noggin, it's not the actual punch that does the brain damage. It's your gray matter, your brain sloshing around inside of your brain and smacking off the interior of your brain casing, of your skull. And so, if you have a helmet like that where you're not whipping your head around to where your brain isn't getting jostled as hard, it's going to be a lot easier on it. At least that was the theory that went into it, which is kind of cool. I feel like we often think, very often, that we're kind of the be-all, end-all nowadays. And that we are so much more knowledgeable. And in many ways we are, than people of the past. But they were not dumb. Alright, who's going to be my dance partner? Ooh. Oh. I forgot my buttons were different on Dancer. I did not mean to throw out that shield. But you know, we are here now. Oh, whoops. Did he just throw down a convincing? Bro, it's Fist of the Father. Just go. All gas, no brakes. We're here for a good time, not a long time. You can do this raid in like 3 minutes. I will say though, I do absolutely adore playing Dancer. It's the right amount of hectic, doing stuff and building resources. You've got some defensive stuff. You can give a shield, or a damage reduction really. You can do a little bit of healing. You get one person that you can just buff up immensely, damage-wise. You've got pretty decent AoE and single target. I mean, granted, you're more of a support-focused ranged melee, so you're not going to be pumping out huge numbers. But if you got someone who's playing a good melee or a good mage, and then you just slap that dance partner buff on them, it's going to be, you're going to get some buku bucks as far as damage goes. Alright, let's just go. Yeah, count down my foot. Let's just go. Then you got the little, with your dance moves, you just get to play DDR on occasion, which is very fun to me. Speaking of, when I was in Japan, dude, I went to the arcades several times while I was here last time. And it was a lot of fun. But, dude, if you go into the rhythm game section and the music game section, those dudes and dudettes are freaking insane about it, dude. They are no joke. They take that stuff seriously. You got people like with sweatbands and bottles of water. You can tell they've been there for like hours. That's their thing. It's hardcore. I love that they still got that little bit of arcade culture still alive. Very cool. Where's the emergency deployment at? Oh, this was on. Shift targets for rear. Kill this cat. And easy peasy. Alright. Nice. So I switch my keyboard again. It's fine. Alright. Now I kind of want to do one of the near raids. Let's see, what is open to us? Alliance raids are still open. I might as well go in there. Not often in this day and age where you actually get to go prio and queues as a DPS. Most of the time, it's either tanks or healers that are prio. So if you want an easy time getting into dungeons, raids, or pretty much anything else in Final Fantasy XIV, pick up a tank or pick up a healer. You get that queue privilege for sure. That is something. Oh, as I go throwing stuff on the ground again. That's something I really did not realize until I switched from Paladin over to Red Mage back in the day. And then my queue times like quadrupled instantly. Pretty wild. Let's see. Actually, I should probably go sell some stuff, shouldn't I? Actually, you know what? Let me switch my hotbar real quick. Put shield sump on Op 3 and then Peloton on Q as it should be. There we go. All is right in the world. Last dance. Let's see, text up was for 2 minute, I believe. Ugh. So many things I don't remember. Alright. I have things to sell. And I'm just gonna sell all this stuff. Oh, it's Greenbolt. Those are tombstones. Where did I get that from? I legitimately don't remember where I got that from. Oh, what's this? Do I want this for some reason? I don't think I want this. Get rid of it. No, I didn't want to entrust that, but you know what? Whatever. I heard that they're going to be getting rid of the class restriction for transmogs, which that's kind of interesting. I am kind of excited about that, to be honest with you, because there are definitely some things I would like to mix and match. Even if it was just within the same category, like all DPS, all healer, all tank. Even then, I don't think it was really the DPS that World of Darkness again. Dang, man. Alright, who are we getting? Here's a Viper. Oh, I don't have my dance partner. Boo! B, okay. I'll do mostly single target. In that case. Actually, you know what? I might actually get some decent food. Just try and speed this on a little bit. You didn't see me miss that button. I'm a pro dancer, alright? Got a warrior, so we shouldn't have much issue with tanking. Next time we want a blue, which should be the front. Get out of the scary circle. See, I played the dangerous game where I was like, man, I would really like to play World of Darkness. And then the game was like, alright, cool, that's all you're gonna get now. Doom. I no longer have Doom. Let's see, is anybody gonna get... Oh! Oh no, my fellow dancer is making a bad name for us. Alright, I want blue. Warrior's playing a dangerous game. Hey. Oh, there we go. It's a warrior. They never get punished. On the plus side, looks like this group is fairly squared away as far as damage output goes. That's Mortal Gaze. Be careful when it comes to Mortal Gaze or other gaze mechanics, because if you turn around and then your character turns back around to an auto attack, you will get whatever the very bad, no good, pretty awful, terrible effect is. Again, ask me how I know. Just don't ask me how many times I played Hawk Manor as a tank when I first started and got absolutely bodied by some of the gaze mechanics. Please interrupt. Someone interrupt that. Thank you. We have okay. Does Ninja have access to buffs at 50? I think they do. Do they have access to trick attack? Or we need their Moochers that give a buff? I actually don't know. Oh god. He started walking at me and I got scared. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That dude was walking to me expeditiously. I need to actually hit the buttons. There we go. Alright, let us be gone. Oh, that dude's, you can't see it, it's under the chat cover. That dude's got a little raise macro, but it's just a little heart. Very cute, very wholesome. Usually a lot of the raise macros that I see are a bit passive. You know what I mean? That said, I do love a good humorous one. I think they're quite fun. Some people get very bent out of shape about raise macros with little messages. But as long as they aren't like ridiculously long or super snide, I think they're very fun. For instance, on Astro, I've got one that's like Yu-Gi-Oh. If I'm playing Astro and I raise, it's like, I summon this party member in attack position and end my turn. You know, just fun stuff like that. You gotta make your own fun syntax in Final Fantasy 14. That's a good way to do it. We can get a... You know, I may try and QN, depending on how long the queue is, for some of the near raids after this. At least the first one. I do really like the first one quite a bit. I think I've got the second one open, and I've not done the third one. It is where it stood last time I looked at those. Maybe do that or do some of the leveling on, oh my goodness. Finish the, oh my goodness. Alright, be cool. We're good. We're good here, we're fine. How are you? Let's see if I can get into some of the dungeons. There we go. Oh yeah, and I got the jumps. I forgot I've got the dashes on Dancer. That's very fun. I need to remember that, because that's how I got out of a lot of the trouble that I get myself into on the near raids when I play Dancer. Those have got some really nice set-piece bosses, those raids. Let's see, what am I in? I'm in B, so we go straight forward. Get the good old-fashioned rotation going. I just realized this guy's name is Moaning. I tend to not like anything named Moaning. At least that I'm fighting. A bit Slaneshy, if you ask me. A little bit, It also doesn't help that this thing looks like an angry testicle. Knock me off again. Stop it. Oh, he's gonna suck me again. Stop that. Thank you. My goodness. Some people. You can't just go around sucking people like that. It's just unprofessional. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. I thought I DC'd there for a minute. That was not going to be good. I might go into the belly this time. I tend not to. But I might. I wish I had a a sound effect. That's just Dante from Devil May Cry 3's quips at Cerberus that I could play during this fight. That'd be very funny to me. Oh no! I messed up. I did not get minied first. See, and this is why I don't go Belly Boy very often. Because I always forget the actual progression to it, like a dope. But it's okay, because I've actually changed my my class. You didn't know this, but it's a secret technique, forbidden technique even, in Final Fantasy XIV and many other MMOs, where I've actually unlocked the secret class of Floor Tank. It's a very, very important position. The floor is one of the most dangerous enemies in the game, and someone, i.e. me, has to tank it. You know, it's hard work. It's not an easy position to play, but you know, sometimes you just gotta take one for the team. Also, I don't know why. I legitimately don't know why people kill the Wolfsbane. Because, wow. Because, I mean, if you just give that to one of your tanks and your healers are good, the damage is really not that bad. I mean, even if it really takes issue with a healer or a DPS, it's not bad. You just ignore it and keep the DPS up. But I don't know. That's just my opinion. Now that said, all of that is definitely got to do with the fact that most people who play this raid in this day and age are synced down to where you're kind of beefed up. So it's not too bad anyway, the damage. If you're playing this at level, you might wanna be a little bit more careful. All right, here we go. Miss Cloud of Darkness. One of my main Final Fantasy waifus. Big fan. She's a big lady. Alright, come on, let's do the thing. There we go. If I remember right, Final Fantasy 3 was the game she actually appeared in originally. Oh god. Please do not run that in the middle of this, thank you. I'm actually going to be getting to that Final Fantasy fairly quickly here. So I've been playing through all of the Final Fantasies recently. I got a little bit ago the big pack with all the old Final Fantasies 1 through 6. Now I've been playing through them very slowly, taking my time and enjoying it. Hold on, if I can finish my combo, there we go. I forgot how fingers work for a minute. That's I think people tend to poo-poo a lot of old games, but those old Final Fantasies are still some of the coolest. I'm telling you, man. Oh god, hello, Mr. Cloud. Still some of the coolest ever. Like, playing through Final Fantasy 1 and 2, it's just fun. It's just fun. If you've got a JRPG bone in your body, you're gonna have a good time with those games. You just are. Now, that said, they can still be a bit esoteric for sure. I will say that was an AoE. I will say it's definitely not as hard as I remember. And I think part of that's because I'm just grown now. And I'm able to put together things where I should go better than when I was a kid. I would hope anyway. But also, having seen it before definitely helps too. Even if it's been a long time. You can kind of piece things together. But there are some things that are still esoteric, if I'm being generous. Like Final Fantasy 1, I got lost for a long time because I couldn't figure out where the freaking druid circle, the weird dudes in a circle in the woods in the by the water city was. Because you got to go there for a special item to progress. And it's very easy to miss because it looks like the path there is just going to lead you back into the world map, and not a separate area of the city. Alright, what did I say we were going to do? We're going to look at the near raids. What's what? Shadowbringers? Oh, I only had it. Why didn't I unlock the other one? I thought I had the other one unlocked. Oh my god, 30 minutes. Yeah, no thank you. Draw from that. I don't got that kind of time. What are the high lows? 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Do we live dangerously? Do we live dangerously? Yeah, let's live dangerously. $15 still. Dang, man. It's rough out here playing DPS, bro. I just want to get in the freaking... I just want to get in the freaking game, bro. You know what I should do, too? I should set up my hotbar for, PvP on Dancer. When did I do that? What's the, hotbar? Where are those? And the macros, HUD layout? No. Keep on. No, that's not it. Actions. I wish that there was an easy way to be able to mess with my PvP stuff without going to the PvP area. Because that would be pretty freaking cool. Oh, big stretch. What do I want to do though? Because I couldn't meander over there while I still got this queued. Maybe that's what I want to do. No, not that. Oh yeah, so the way is open. Lures go. Chudiola. Actually, you know what? Let's go and look and see if I can go ahead and unlock the second lock. because I would very much like to play second walk. This first walk was very fun. Actually, what is first walk? Ah, it is a level hundo. You gotta be 695. That'd be fun. That'd be really fun to do on Dancer, I feel like. Is that the one that I need? Or one last hurrah, maybe? Kind of cool that they did kind of like a big band swing feel for Tuliolol. Alright, now. That was in this one? 3. Scrutable taste. Okay. It's not that guy then. Where do you unlock second walk then? I would very much like to do that. That'd be very fun. Oh, here we go. Oh, I haven't done this one in a long while. This will be fun. Thank you, Bishmark. That'll be a good way to knock off some of this rust. Rust, dust, and guts. This level up. I respect the play. I respect the play. There we go. Big. That's a really pretty creature. Manta ray creature. Man, I wish I could go back and experience Heaven's Ward and Shadowbringers again for the first time. Those were both very, very good. Whoa, that's big AoE. I have to ask you to calm down, sir. This is a Bismarck. This one. Probably gonna be able to sneak that in. Maybe get another feather. Oh, hello. What he does. Got a cone AoE. Seems about it. Just a silly little guy. Oh, we got a warrior too. No, we're chilling. We're chilling, bro. We ain't dying. Thanks, big homie. Oh god, I cannot remember how to do this. I'm gonna get here and hope I don't die. Please! I beg of you! Please! I beg of you! I'd be lying if I told you I remember how that works. Ow. Oh my god! Stop it! You know what? Screw it. Tech step. Oh dear. Hero warrior? Hero warrior? Let's go! He might actually. Got a lot of squishes though. We do have a freaking hero warrior though. Anybody's gonna get us there, it's this guy. Oh, I gotta get out of the way. My kidneys. They have been rocked. Ouch. Oh, did I give up my dance card? Back in close position. How are you doing? There we go. One down, anyway. Ouchie. Oh, Luminous Ray. Alright. Get out of the way of that. There we go. There we go. Ooh, pickles. Alright, I did not mean to tech step here, but that's what we're doing now. Man, I am rusty on Dancer. Fun, but very rusty. These cats. Bunch of big freaking nerds, it looks like. Yeah. Like one in the middle of the pack. There we go. Also, if you want the true epilepsy experience, make sure in higher end content you are playing with all your party's effects on. It's hilarious. I love it. I don't have it on right now just because I want to be able to at least pretend I know what I'm doing as I'm, you know, in raid, as it were, in front of other people. But if I wasn't, you know your boy would have that on. cool music tag. But Shadowbringers had something cool as freaking. Ow. Oh, that was not good on my part. Terrible hammer. Terrible blade. There we go. Oh, mage throw. You're in an awkward spot there, brother. Yeah, be careful. Oh, raid wide action. Nothing crazy. Alright, so I'm blade first this time. Then hammer. I'm gonna get the swing. Not terrible, we can deal with that kind of damage. Alright, terrible hammer. Terrible blade. Hammer and blade. Hammer and blade! There we go. You're not doing too bad now. It's just that that first boss, the unknown. Is doing us dirty. Oh. Oh, I'm glad we have a warrior. This is getting a bit mental. Alright, be cool. Be cool. Alright, I'm just gonna pretend that was supposed to be a tech step. Don't worry about it. Alrighty. On to the next. yes, the shell lady. Shell turtle fish lady. A lot of resources. That should not be. Gotta be careful with this. Time to check what it is, though. Oh, I definitely hit that. Oh dear. So wait, does that go all the way across? So far out, I'm in Narnia. Oh, I need to... Sure, I am fucking our mage. Auto proc. I don't use that anywhere near as much as I should. We gonna dance on him. We gonna dance on him till the end. Thank you, Mr. Potato Healer Man. Big fan. Big fan of our tank, too. Our tank was doing freaking good. Big fan of a good warrior. Good warrior does work, man. They really do. What do we think? We can do one more? Let's do that. How's our gear look? Gear's pretty good. Okay. I like the way my dancer looks. Big fan. Actually, what is the, what's the max level dancer gear look like? I cannot remember. It was, a guy by the cart, wasn't it? Oh, it's this guy's now. Let's see. Physical DPS. What is the... dancer's arm. Display gear. There we go. Okay, they look kind of cool. Look kind of cool. I vibe with it. I vibe with those weapons. Kind of vibe with the headdress too, and the feathers. Okay. That's not bad. About the chest piece. Okay. I can get with that too. It's not bad. Kinda get with that. Wrist. That's alright. Kind of minimalist. More like chains and bracelets around the wrist and fingers. Not terrible. Alright, I want to have to... I don't know about that, though. It doesn't really go with the rest of my stuff. What about... I don't know about those. Not terrible. You know, yeah, they're not bad. They're not bad, actually. What about the other stuff? Dragoon mail. Okay. Monk. No, that's not too bad. I can vibe with it. Ooh, the samurai actually looks kind of cool, though. The viper coat. Oh, it's just the one from the... yeah. One in the box. What is this for? Bard? That's alright. Chest. Chest looks pretty cool. That actually looks pretty Bloodborne, actually, which I can vibe with. I can vibe with that. Alright, not terrible. I might like to get the chest piece for Dancer. Actually, I'm probably going to get all of it for Dancer, just because it'll probably be better gear. Actually, can I get any better weapons off the rep? Actually, I want to see. Gunbreaker arm isn't terrible. It looks a little bit basic. I just want the gun blades to look chunky and mean. So what about the... okay, again, kind of basic. That sheath is wild. Other than that, not crazy. There is... Just saw blades, just straight up saw blades. That's metal, dude. I kind of like that. That's pretty metal. Alright. So 4. I might need to just get some of this gear, honestly. Don't like that leg gear. What's the upper body? Ooh. Well, you know, it's not bad. But for Dancer, not my thing. Actually, what is my gear right now? Oh yeah, I've got level 80 gear on. Why do I have level 80 gear on? Hold up. Ooh. Yeah, hold up. I need a lot better gear on me than this. I need body, hands, and feet. I need body, hands, and feet gear, man. Hold up. Why did I not have... We're gonna purchase that. Body, hands... hands. No, feet. That'd be below mine? That's kind of surprising. Oh, no. Boots. Booties. Yeah, let's get some of that going. Oh, it's not going into my... Erg. No, it's smelled it? Okay. Let's go into the armory chest. Do a little spring cleaning. Is this part of anything? It doesn't look like it. You are being discarded. You are being discarded. You part of anything? Nope. Discard. Just commit honors feeling. No, I don't think I need you for anything. Not part of the gear set. Harlequin's tights, I definitely don't need those. Temple Gaskins. Large tights. Gimsburg shirt. No, I don't need that. Get that out of here. And what shoes can we get rid of? Quarn jackboots? Yeah, get rid of that. Don't need that. Other jackboots? I don't think we need that. Get out of here. Just armory chest, armory chest. Wait. Place an armory chest. Gear. Updates. There. Oh man. Man. It should let you change your glamour plate while waiting. Wow. There we go. That's disappointing. That's alright though. It just means we get more time, me and you and me. But I'm also very glad that I found that out, because oh my goodness, I didn't realize I had... Oh my god, I even have a level 80 weapon, dude. Oh, your boy is sandbagging. What the heck, man? Hold up, what was the 14 extra damage? Hold on, let's item comparison. Dude, this isn't even close. That's embarrassing. Alright, give me this weapon immediately. Oh my goodness. Alright. Let's retrieve our material. Retrieve. Let's see if we can get all of this. If not, it's not a huge loss. Where's the material first? I think it's over there. Well, that would do it. That's why I wasn't feeling quite as strong as I probably should have. Equip. Back to... Where's my glamour for? There we go. Apply. Why can't I use that? Why is it saying I can't use that? I don't know. Weird. Update. Then I need to find the materia melter. There we are. Equipped. Oh my god, I cannot believe I was running around with such bad kit. That's genuinely embarrassing. Let's see. I don't have any good death stuff, do I? Why can't I put it in here? Am I not able to? Oh, it's gotta be 690. 625. Alright, that's fine. No, I don't want to do that. Turn. Honestly, you know what? I probably should just put crit. I have other stuff that's got crit though, don't I? We'll just do this for now. This isn't max level gear, so we're not gonna be too picky about it. So it's skill speed and direct hit. Do I have anything that's got good direct hit? Not really. It's got... Seriously? You know what, we're just gonna put crit into this. Because why not? Because crit is crit, alright? That's what we're doing. Don't worry about it. Crit makes everything better. What's this? It's supposed to be det and direct hit. Put more direct hit onto this. I'm gonna have some scuffed materia melded into this, but it'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It does remind me though, I need to check and see if there's materia in here that I've taken off that I need to rip. That direct hit. Let's just put more direct hit into this, to be honest with you. Let's put our decent stuff in before the other. That. Alright. Now if we can ever get in a raid, that would be really cool. Ooh. Big stretch. My cat saw me just do that. He decided that he was going to have a big stretch as well. Yeah, ain't that right, buddy? I see you over there napping. You've been napping hard, haven't you? He's my buddy. He's my buddy. Come on, someone's gotta ready up. It's always a DPS too. There we go. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. What do we got? Of course, it's Circus Tower. Hey, you can't go out on anything more classic than this. You can't go out on anything more classic than the Crystal Raid series, alright? There we go. Apparently we got Sailor Moon with us. People are freaking out in chat. Oh shit, it is Sailor Moon. Heck yeah. Sailor Moon's a gunbreaker. Hell yeah. Alright. Oh, that's right. This one's got the balls of doom that you gotta juggle. Did you not teach me the danger orbs? That would be very rude. Oh, they're gonna fight. Who's gonna get there first? Ah, crap. Oh, he got frozen. Oh, they got frozen. Oh no. Truly unfortunate. What about beat skill though? Oh, ancient fire. Okay, I gotta get in the water. I almost flubbed that real hard. Ancient Flare, get in the water. Easy as that. Oh. Oh my goodness. There's some damage output over there. Making people scared. There's Dargan. Came to the wrong raid series, Dragon. Oh. The tanks are yo-yoing. Oh, we can pull him over here. There we go. Alright, this is Mecha Man, right? Yeah, this is Robot Dude. Whew. I'm starting to get tired. That's alright though. We game. We game. Certainly can't just pass out in the middle of the raid. That would just be cool. Oh, damage to blobs. Can't have that. Probably use my other abilities. I'm going to ignore that. Oh, hello. Maybe I don't want to get into that. There we go. Everybody run! God, the amount of times I've heard that piano, like, that good musicianship, good music. But good God, have I heard it so many times. Alright, Mr. Dragon. Came to the wrong rate. Are they gonna yo-yo it again? He's freaking out like he doesn't know which one he wants to target, which is kind of funny. Oh, we have Double Dancer. Man, we could have had Dancer on Dancer action. That would have been fun. See, the real move is you get a bunch of dancers where you just have a chain of dancers buffing each other. Because that's hilarious. For this one, we gotta make sure we watch for where the ice block generates. Which player gets the ice block. That is going to be our secret mouse control, to where we do not just instantly blow up. That would not be good. Here's our ice blocks. He'll cast Curtain Call. Fortunately, it's a freaking long cast time. My goodness. And the ice falls apart, and it's all good. We just proceed to beat him senseless. There we go. Alright. And then we had the big boy. The big boy himself. The guy, the top lad. The biggin. Remember to get into the towers. Alright, dang it. I was hoping to get that off before we had to go into this phase, but it's alright. That's a big rock. Hey, everybody's doing it this time. There we go. You don't want to scatter immediately after that, because if you do, you're going to have a whole lot of circle AoEs that get pooped out all over the place, and that's not very fun. Well, it could be if you like things to be a bit more hectic, but you get my drift. All good. Go ahead, grab this. When old boy pops out, just go ahead, tap dance on him. And same thing as before, it's the father. Control punch you up. And then, see, everybody's scattered that time, so now there's AoEs all over the place. And just like that. Drop it, come in. Get out of here. Alright, that was a good little romp for us, wasn't it, guys? Alright, well, I guess, in that case, I think that's about what we're gonna do for the day. think I'm pretty much done. I need to get out of here and do some things, eat, and do some stuff around the house, all that kind of stuff. All that good adult things besides just playing video games. But I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, popping in and out as you can. It's always a pleasure to see you guys, and it's always a pleasure to stream. And I hope to see you guys very, very soon. And if not, I hope you have a good rest of your weekend, and that's very restful and good. And I'll see you all next time. Peace.